Okay. And we are back. Let's hope the game doesn't decide to crash again. Yeah, I think that's the second time in a lot of times going up there that the game has crashed. I know I've definitely had the game crash once by trying to access my Pip-Boy on a vertibird, but that wasn't what happened this time. Maybe one of the updates for the game just made this part crash a lot. I mean, I hope that isn't the case. You know, it'd be terrible to not be able to do one of the endings because Bethesda was like, nope. I'll wait for you to go on first. It's nice and warm here. Makes me feel very crispy. Okay. Oh yeah, so as I was saying beforehand, the vertibird that comes after you when you're attacking the Cambridge police station, you can give Deacon the spray and pray and he'll shoot down the vertibird fairly quickly. You don't even need to have him be your companion to give him the weapon because the trade option comes up anyway. But also when I do a challenge and disallow companions, having them be a companion for 1 second to put them into a settlement is generally something I'm okay with. The point of not having companions is so that you can't have them do everything for you. And I think we survived. Right, well. So that's the thing about the railroad ending. Now, I guess the only way in which that would not be as feasible is if it were any character where they couldn't put any weapons in their inventory to give to Deacon. For example, Hoarder would not be able to do that. But I don't think Hoarder would be able to do the railroad ending anyway. Possibly Hoarder could do Brotherhood of Steel. It'd be very tough to do the Brotherhood of Steel. Actually, no, scratch that. Hoarder could use the Brotherhood uniform and infiltrate. Yeah. Okay, Hoarder could do Railroad. Which means that she could also do Institute by the method I'm about to talk about. you know, the hard part with Horda would be not giving Deacon the his weapon. Now, there's a couple of ways around this as well. One of them is just to give, you know, just to wait for Deacon to down the Vertibird with whatever gun he had previously. You know, with his like Institute's pistol. And we lived! Alright, so... yeah, or, you know, or do the... lure the Vertibird to Grey Garden and then put turrets there. You know, that'd be the other option for it. Victorium ad! Yeah, so the other thing is... Yes, no need to do any of that. There is stuff over here. In cells. We don't need that. Okay. Jets, apparently. And also another thing is that doing the turret option, if I do it the regular way, I just need to save up the right resources. That is a lot of antibiotics. Yeah, 14 antibiotics. That's... How much Radex do I have? Okay. I guess that's another reason to come up here. Yeah, to come up here because the Radex. What? Toothpaste and chalk. We don't need that. So yeah, typically, if I don't have any rad resistance from clothing, I just... Whiskey, no, that's wine. Grab your water. Grab your vodka. Your buff out. Your extra vodka. And your booze. And also your vodka. Alright everybody. Yeah, well, anyway. Yeah, like the basic turrets would be the most resource efficient. And also perk efficient. If you don't get any points into gun nuts, you know, the only turret you could build is a basic one. Lovely. Oh, more vodka. Okay. I wonder if this removes the canned audio in this particular area. I think it might. If it does, that would be great. Because I personally find the canned audio here quite annoying. Well, maybe we don't need those missiles. I'm also though very... yeah. I can remove some sellables, but I think... well, for one thing, I should have stored some of this stuff. But I can at least sell some of this to sell some of this to the guy, which to do that I have to do the whole talk with everybody thing. Yeah, so with the institute ending and airship down, you know, it's two main parts. No, I'll go alone, Mrs. Ernst. So there's the quest. And we just have to run around and talk to everybody. Yeah, so first part of Airship Down is the Brotherhood has these 3 field generators and you have to destroy them. This is possible technically if you have it's possible if you have like chems. And that's because if you're using melee and you're destroying the field generators, the only way you can do so is to hit them with melee. When they get destroyed, they explode. This does lots of damage to you. So you kind of would have to take a combination of buff tats, psycho jets, and any other chems you have that would help with that. Alright. Yeah, so that's the first thing, and since it does a lot of damage, right after destroying it, you do need to, for one thing, stim pack and also take a lot of healing items. So if you couldn't use any items, let alone aid items, you would be up shit creek. Yeah, so there you go. Extra XP. And there we have it. And we have another level. So level 20 is going to go into big leagues. So this is actually the second time, no, the first time, first time getting a perk in the second level, which would be quite rare. Let's buy his stuff. Or no, like sell him our own stuff. It also occurs to me that one thing I could do, well, ish, I think, yeah, like I'm pretty sure. Hold on, if I check, if I go over here, I think it's this file, I can check how much intelligence the okay, it was quite a bit earlier. Mysterious stranger, int 4. Yes, he had int 4 for hacker. So I don't think he ever took science, meaning I don't think you need science to do ballistic weave. Now he didn't, well I guess also he only had like the first level of the weave, but okay, that's all fine. Okay, what here? I mean, that's one thing we won't need. It was like 0.1, but still. Typewriter will keep this. Don't need the steel. Definitely don't need the metal buckets. The lead bottle, I guess. Use fiber optics, duct tape. That we won't keep. Copper is not needed. And that's all of those. We'll keep these, and we'll keep that stuff. Okay. Now I don't think there's anything here. That's good. I guess there's, you know, the mods on the missile launchers, but that's quite unlikely. I could get this, improve sniper barrel, maximize capacitor. Yeah, if I were to buy this, I mean, I don't have the room for it, but if I were to buy it, then yeah, still very little reserve, but should at least be able to pick up a few items. Actually, let's see what we can do in terms of like chems and stuff. Yeah, so we have one of these. We can do another one. We may as well. Got two of those, and then we crank out two of those and two of these. Okay. Can we do a berserk syringe? Okay. How does that affect our... It gave us a bit. Nothing in the thing. Okay. Let's talk to... Well, let's go into that and talk to you. There we go. So if we do this, she fixes up our Pip-Boy. Yeah. Samples. Glad to help. Lovely. Okay. Cover that. There's an entire fusion core here. Oh, I could... Even though I can't use power armor, I could stick all of these into my inventory and sell them. Because it's not much of a walk from here to over there. I can't really get any others of these. Let's go here. Yeah, just that. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Stim pack. Yeah, so we should have a great deal of Rad-X. You know, just having picked up some from the, you know, from Fort Hagen, from the other area of like Memory's place, Memory Den, from the Pridwen, that should be more than enough to go through the Glowing Sea. When I did this as the Mysterious Stranger, I think I went through using 14, no, not 14, 16. You know, you basically take, you start with 4, when those run out, so you take 4 more, then like 4 more, and then you know you end up at the end with the, like, you have going through like using 16 or so. Right, so let's one way we can so to reduce the amount of weight this junk is for us, we'll just scrap them. Making sure not to scrap stuff like the duct tape, because the resources combined weighs 0.2, but the thing itself weighs 0.1. Sensor, soap. Okay. Toaster. Am I missing anything? Oh yes, the 9 surgical trays. Oil. I think that's all of it. Another bottle as well. Okay. Adhesive, aluminium, circuitry, cork, fiber optics, fiberglass, gears, glass. Did you just stick another globe in there? Okay. So yeah, now we have a lot more reserve. Right. Now let's go through these. We've got a box over here. Isn't there sometimes a thing here? I'll pick up the oil can. We don't need the flares. And the reason why we don't is because there's no legendary flare guns. Which is good, because flare guns aren't actually all that useful as guns. Like, it's a gun so useless that they forgot to give it a perk that makes it do more damage, I think. You know, it's basically... Yes. It's basically a shittier gamma gun. Right, because it basically does... That is a lot of missiles. Oh my. I'll take that too. That does mean we won't have a lot of reserve after looting all this. Yeah. I'll pick up those two. I'll carry this by hand. Okay. There we go, okay. So that's over here. Let's remove those. Yeah, that's 3 leather. We can definitely scrub that. Screw. Okay. Although, you know what also occurs to me? I can use Paladin Dance to carry these items to Hangman's Alley. Though before I aggro the Brotherhood of Steel, I should probably remember to send him to, like, Oberland Station. Alright, let's head up here. Got some 44. There is a lot of missiles here. Alright. So I think that's everything. At least everything down here, that is. We have... yeah, we should probably do the thing where we give... what's his name, all our stuff. Dance all our stuff and then send him to the place. But I think I'll start off with just giving him all my bullets and ammo and stuff. No, we want to trade. Alright, so you can carry this and 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 this. Also these. Also these. Also I'll keep the vodka. All right. Yeah, so generally speaking, these guns I can't pick up. There's buff out behind the counter. There's a desk fan. Any resources in here? Nope. There's dog food there, even though Quinlan has a cat. Extra vodka. The bones of somebody that turned out to be a synth. Maybe they're using vodka as painkillers. I mean, it makes a bit of sense, but you know, it seems like actual painkillers would be better painkillers. Though, you know, making do if you have to chop off a limb is probably an idea. Let's take 3 of those. It'll be quite an effort to lug them this way, but still. Oh, I could launch the helmets at me. Yeah, so with a lot of that stuff, if I buy this. Yeah, if I buy that, I can then turn it into a fairly good legendary laser gun if I end up finding one of those. You take a single folder. Lovely, okay. How much reserve do I have here? So I think I'll fill up with other resources like this one as well, desk fan. How close am I now? 2 left. That means I couldn't carry the hot plate. Okay, that should be enough. So I'll take that down, I'll scrap it. Well, except for the gun, because that's for... This would be more effective if I just gave Dance the gun. How about I do that? Dance, I have a gun for you. Okay, you take the gun. You can also take this. This. That way I can carry ever so slightly more items. It'll just make things a little more efficient. Alright. You don't need the ball peen hammer. Got some more glue. Whoop, there it is. You take one of those, okay. Now it should only take one more round of upstairs business for him to carry the rest of the stuff. I guess there was that ammo as well. I think also the way that I'll handle this place, in survival mode, this area is quite out of the way for resources. So if I just send Dance to Hangman's Alley with the stuff and then just never worry about coming back, then if I just end up spending a bit more time here, it's also scrap. Okay. Is that a... no. adhesive, aluminium, circuitry, fiberglass, gears, gold, oil, plastic, screw. So we're getting a lot of screws out of this. And also, if I save after returning up there, I can try to do the trick with the XO1 helmet, right? Because Proctor Tegan has an XO1 helmet behind him, which is marked as stealing. But what you can do is, you can bring it towards you by shooting the gas canister. Then you can grab it, actually hold it rather than shove it inside your inventory. By doing that, you can, move it around. So you move it around somewhere where nobody will see you, then you pick it up, then you sell it back to him, basically. If you can use power armor, that is also an effective way to get an XO1 helmet. Dance! Alright, you take those. The adhesive, this, all of these junk items. Alright. Then we save, then we... Oh, there's also downstairs. But yeah, first things first, saving. We will be all tired, but otherwise fine. Now, the thing to do is to shoot this. I guess that didn't work. You saw nothing. You also saw nothing. Yes, neither do I. It's like, oh no, don't give me the thing. Well, I tried. May as well go through here and grab what we can. We don't... Probably not all that worth it to grab the fusion core. Got a vodka. This I remember not being worth lockpicking at all. Then we have all this stuff over here. Handcuffs, scanner, the fan, 44. I'll take the rat poison because that's fiberglass. Yeah, we don't need the fusion cores or the other sort of stuff. Ooh, the golden watch, yes. Mentat. Okay, who sleeps here? And why do they have their spine in a box? Neither of those are useful. What else? That's all for up here. How much? Still have loads of reserve. Guess all that's left is the oil stuff. The stuff filled with oil. Oh, there's the that's right. There's those stuff up here. Yeah, the two microscopes. Damn it! No. Any sellables that I can sell? Not enough. You know, I'll just try shoving all this stuff into dance anyway. Oh, that vodka was just a regular... vodka. Okay, well... Also, surprising enough, he can actually carry all that. That's a fair amount of stuff he has. All that's left is to go down here, which I don't think there's much in terms of junk. But there's like some booze. Oh, there's this. Yoink. Nuclear quantum. That. Beer bottles. Vodka. Gwyneth. Vodka. Okay. Yeah, there's not much else that I could grab out of this place. My next move is I give you all my shit. There we go. Which is just not as much as you'd think. Corn, dirty water. So my concern with giving him these aid items is that he would end up using it. So I think... if I just do this, I can get a lot of stuff out of him. Okay, that's still a lot of... Yeah, might as well sell you that. Now let's drop. It's up here, okay. Carry this with us. Hello. All right, apparel, there we go, okay. That's everything. Oh, and those. Yeah, so now that's everything. Last thing to do is send you over to Hangman's Alley, which means I have to, for a moment, have him as my companion, and then dismiss him to Hangman's Alley. Right. Now, do a full sleep. Then talk to, what's his name, about Fort Strong, which in itself will give us a good amount of XP. I guess I could sell this as well, but screw it. Did I forget to give him the... No, you already had that. Okay. Got that. Damn it. There we go, okay. So yeah, then we talk to, what's his name? We go down to Nordhagen Beach. And then we start with the thing. And this will essentially be a lot like... Okay. This will be a lot like doing it as Orgasmo, as Naked No Perks. Or maybe I'll just go there on foot. How about that? How about we save the fuel and avert a bird that is apparently so limited? Oh. That wasn't it, I was going to do this. To go into here and put the voices back on. In combat you kind of do want to have the voices on so that you can like hear where the enemies are and like hear what they think about you, like think about where you are, what you're doing. Alright, so for Show No Mercy, general protocol for a character that can't just rain down minigun ammo on it. Protocol is just to walk there and shoot as many enemies as you can from a distance. But also I could just go this way. Yeah, I have Aquagirl. I don't need to go the long way. So here's Nordhagen Beach. Let's see if there's any... Yeah, sure. Let's also make some buff jet. You have plenty of jet, so we don't need to worry about.
You're with the Minutemen, right?
No. But also, yes. Wouldn't actually help me that much to have this as a settlement. But I suppose I could make even more jet if this was a settlement. So let's at least see what they have.
I'll give it a try.
So where do you want me to clear? National Guard training yard. That's actually pretty doable. Do I want to save here or save the mattress? I want to save the mattress. I'll only save there if I end up like overtired or any more than that. So there's the mattress, nothing else up here. Okay, just need 1 hour. Infection. Geez, and isn't it a good thing that I have 15 antibiotics? Whatever would I do if I didn't have 15 antibiotics? But I wonder if the weapons you get... No, not the weapons. The items you get is based on your luck. You know, the more luck you have, you get more antibiotics and less like purified water. Here we go. What's in this? Nothing. I could also do a sneak attack crits on the behemoth if I get close enough. I don't see any legendaries, but this here will take a while. And I think so long as I don't go very far beyond the bridge, I should be fine. Okay. A headshot would probably do a lot better. But because they're moving around, a headshot is also a lot harder to get. So it seems like it's 3 each. Oh geez. Let's take that guy down first. Like, oh no, I just saw my buddy go down. Ow, ow, ow. There we go, okay. So they're all non-legendary. Ooh, shit. I could use Jet though to stabilize my shots. Okay. Nobody's taking around this way. Nope. If you could not do that. Why are you giving me the he's missing dialogue? Like nobody's missing. Oof. Okay. I'm just gonna follow them back rather than try and shoot them anymore. Because if I do try to shoot them, for one thing I'll end up killed. For another, I'll end up being chased so far away that everybody else would have respawned. And so long as I don't look back, then I should be fine. Okay, that's weird for them to just stop there. But now that they're separated, hopefully their capacity for group aggro is less. Yeah, I don't like those odds. Out of my way. I said out of my way. Excuse me. Alright, so let's do one of these. Actually, you buff Jet, sure. Where else? Oh, damn it. Okay. So I do suppose that using the infinite respawning super mutants is a way of is a way of grinding XP. Just not a very good way. I could crit them both, but I would prefer... They're just going to stand there. That was not as good as I was hoping. Alright, meat shields. Now, to my knowledge, there's no limit to how far those super mutants can go. I'd think that it has something to do with, well, did they vanish? No, I think they were just all... Oh, where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Oh, no, they were right over there. Okay. Okay. One of them, yeah, that one is going to be really damaged. There's one behind as well. Nice. Final shot right in the dick. That wasn't what I wanted. I wanted this. Okay. Yeah, looks like they've all respawned anyway. So I think the only way to do this is shoot once, run back here, get into hidden, repeats. I guess they're just showing up as... Okay, well. Wait, are you down there? No, okay. But it would seem that to have them not respawn, I can't go much further than the mattress in that broken building there. So this here will take a while. I think if I need to run further, I'll run back that way. Which is like if I see them over there. Wait, if none of them are red, then what's cautioned? Maybe one of the unmarked super mutants. Okay. Nice. Let's have a shadow over here. I don't want to go much further though. So one of them is a legendary. Means that it is quite likely that we'll have to change up something. Whew. That was a close one. So yeah, if I come across the legendary corpse and I haven't done everything else yet, and I also and also the legendary happens to have something absolutely shitty, then it'd be a good point to leave and do the other things. But otherwise, it'd be fine enough to go on. Like, imagine if that legendary guy had a explosive anything. I can't get much more than a torso shot. As much as wounding weapons is a thing in this game, it'd be interesting if... Oh. Getting awfully close. Okay. Yeah, it'd be interesting if, like, not necessarily random crits, although random crits sort of make sense. You know, the idea being that at base, if you hit an enemy in, like, the torso, you're vaguely likely... Let's do one of these. Yeah, you're vaguely likely to hit them like somewhere where... Okay, where are they now? Yeah, vaguely likely to hit them somewhere where it's not going to do a lot of damage. Right, like maybe you graze them, or your bullet happens to miss any organs. But perhaps, you know, if you if you hit them, say, oh, there you are. I want to hit you in the head. So that will be a really difficult shot to pull off. I know you're hiding from me. But it is getting to night time, which is absolutely wonderful. There's the behemoth. There we go, okay. We got another super mutant. Okay. How are they doing? Now we want to sneak away a bit more. Okay. So the legendary guy and the behemoth are both going to be the toughies. But also, if I kill all the super mutants and the behemoth, and then go and save, and the also I almost wish I had a they'll have to do. Should get ready to fall back. I also wonder if their response is randomized. Like sometimes they barely notice that they get hit, and sometimes they really investigate. I wonder if that could be a thing. Or maybe it could be like a paranoia level. The more you kill, the more paranoid they get. There's Behemoth, there's Leg Butcher. There's another sneak attack. So luckily that seems to be far enough away that these are actually sneak attacks. Any moment now? Okay. All right. Let's not get all radioactive. That might have been a headshot. Maybe. So they're quite... So that was more of a group aggro there. But they don't seem to go as far. Maybe because that time they all heard it. Who knows? Well, I just thought of something pretty cruel for this game. You know, and that's that I mentioned earlier about how there's a glitch where you can get Travis Miles to follow you around everywhere. Well, I just thought of a new use for him. And it's a lot crueler than leading him into every enemy place and have him kill everything for you. And that's to repeatedly attack him between shooting people to grind up criticals and then pop everybody else with crits after crits after crits. That would be something. You know, you wouldn't even need to shoot him to get those crits. You could just like de-equip your weapon and just have fists, and then crits and then like VATS him with fists. There we go. So now he's mutated. Let's chow down on the water. Oop. Seems like they didn't really like being mutated. It like pisses them off a bit. Okay. I think that was a shoulder shot. Come on, it's hidden. Hidden, hidden, hidden. Here we go. Okay. So yeah, that, you know. And it's also a thing that you wouldn't have to kill everything with. So that brings up a weird possibility for challenges, right? Basically the crits everything challenge. Fuck, that... Not telling you that they missed, but more of them aggroed. Not good. But yeah, imagine a challenge where you have to literally crit everything. And like to make it easy on itself, you'd have a lot of luck. You'd have like at least 11. But you would also like, I suppose, you know, if you're doing sneak pistol stuff, you'd also have like luck clothing. Like the chef's hats, I think is one. You'd have like also as many luck armor as possible that you come across. And so, you know, you would need to punch Travis that much to get your crits. But also Crit Banker would be useful for certain situations where you can't, where you'd have less ability to, yeah, there we go. Yeah, where you have less ability to leave. But then again, with enough sneak, yeah, with enough sneak and enough ability to run. Oh, the behemoth was following as well. Yeah, enough sneak, enough backpedaling room. That would certainly be a funny challenge. Oh. Lovely. Yeah, so it seemed like there's 4 hostiles, judging by the marks coming up on the thing. Trouble is, one of them is a behemoth, other one is a super powerful legendary. Also, another interesting idea that could have been done for this game, and possibly was planned, potentially, is the idea of a legendary weapon type that has to do with yeah, that has to do with instant death. Like, you know, 100% chance of instant death would be, you know, it's probably too powerful, but like maybe 10%, 5%. Lovely. You know, that much chance of instant death. You know, if it's 5% chance of instant death, then it would it would be like on average 20 bullets to kill an enemy, which, you know, for most enemies it's less than that. So it'd be, most of the time it'd be a lucky, like sometimes it takes 2 or 3 hits, sometimes it's 1. But it'd be especially useful on enemies that take more than 20 hits, like, say, the behemoth. I hope that was a good hit. Might have been. Okay. Oop. That was a hit. And it seems to be quite quick. Okay. You know, I'm tired. I'll just have to be okay with that. Let's head up here. Aha. Nice. Another one bites the dust. Even the behemoth is coming for a look. And I think if I get the behemoth over here, it would possibly not be able to see me. It'd be like, where are you, where are you, where are you? But not actually attack. Because behemoths can attack from a distance. Fuck. Good thing that missed. Ooh, shit. Whew. Okay, I'll fall back a little more. Legman is close. Fall back, fall back, fall back! Whew. Maybe if I crit the leg man, that'd be a good use of crits. You know, like that's that, but the sneak attack is that. Double that gets me to there, but I think, yeah, I have better crits, so, you know, it's even more damage from the crits. But waiting for him to go back all the way is the thing to do. I think the one thing we absolutely want to avoid is having the game spawn more super mutants. Might as well. That's because I can get a lot of quick come on, hidden, hidden, hidden. Whew. Yeah, we can get a lot of sneak attacks on the behemoth. In fact, overdrive yeah, that would help with the behemoth as well. Just lure the behemoth over this way, pop all that stuff, and then blast them down. Odds are I wouldn't need anything like that for, say, the Corsa. And I don't think there's any other singular enemy. Like certainly there is the one guy with the fat man in Synth Retention. Fuck. There we go, that was the hit at least. Fall back, fall back. And oh, he's thinking about it. Nope, he's walking back. There we go, okay. Okay. Oh, where's... Oh, he's walking away. Okay. It's also getting to be daylight, which is very bad. Because now that it's daylight, they're going to be spotting me from quite a bit far away. And I can't really save or sleep to pass the time. I suppose this is one of those situations where you know, when I did The Mysterious Stranger, I spec'd high into perception. You know, that would be enough, but I think I got him in the arm. Come on. It's getting closer. Whew. Okay. So we're vaguely close to killing him. And I think if I were to save, I'd then want to, you know, see if enemies are back. Ooh, yeah. And if they are, then if I were to siege Fort Strong itself, I'd then like swim around, not just so that they don't spot me, but also so I don't spot them. You know, the rules of this challenge does sort of make you go, you know, make you do weird stuff, to, you know, to make things not insanity level difficult. We have to like repeat this over and over and over and over and over because you keep getting legendaries that you, by the rules of the challenge, have to kill. What's that? Okay. Fuck. That's a bad sign. So he's following me. A bit more. Bit more. Hidden, hidden, hidden. But if I can keep him over here, yeah, we're gonna get it there hidden. Come on. Oh yeah, he's walking away. Or like looking around. Okay. Not sure if I missed, but if I kill him closer to over here, I think I'm barely... No, that's just like shadow or something. Okay. If I kill him closer to this point, you know, because now that he's got a lot less hits, if I kill him closer to here, he'll be easier to loot, and then based on what he has, I can make a decision on what to do. Like if he has a switchblade or anything melee whatsoever, we're leaving. Okay, one more hit. Fuck. Oh yeah, okay. And what is our prize? That's okay. Is this even... Yeah, but I don't think the pocketed would go onto that. 14, 19, 14, 11. So it does give me more of that. It's also lighter. So I suppose this is technically more useful, but sure. Oh, no, I'd have to keep looking on that. Do I want to, like... No, with the amount of weight I have right now, I'll just drop it. He also had a heavy sledgehammer. No way I'd be able to carry that. But that also means we can continue. We can continue! Fuck. Also, what was his gun? A regular laser rifle. Also, what time in game? Yeah, 6 AM, so we're still ages away from... Oh. Okay. Let's do one of these. Let's do a buff jet. Okay, buff tats, jet, ooh, yeah. All that's left is a behemoth. Where? Oh, it was you. Nice. Fuck. God damn it. Okay. That missed. Ooh, nice. Come a little closer. There we go. Nice. Fuck. That missed. Yeah. So this is like probably one of the best ways to safely take on the behemoth. Fuck. But the interesting thing is that because I'm so far away, every hit is a sneak attack. Even though this will normally be an extremely loud weapon. Fuck. But I think, you know, if the Brotherhood are watching somehow, they must be pretty confused. Sir, what's she doing? Oh, I think she just did she just take down a behemoth with a magnum? I think she did. I think, you know, maybe we should be sure not to get on her bedside. Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's... Lovely. Yeah, that's regular. I'll take the telephone though. Okay. What's over here? So take the fishing rod. The next thing to do is save, and then I guess check out this, you know, see if anybody respawns, but yeah, well, I mean, at the very least we did kill all the outside people, which is something, you know. Like, huh? Also a thingy. Okay. Also a thingy. Okay, let's just do 1 hour. Buff tats is worn off. Let's see. You know, because super mutants aren't... They're not like funguses that grow out of the ground. Well, you might be safe. Yeah, okay. That works. Alright. So there is some time left. I'll take those. These are not necessary because you can't get legendary broadsiders. I would also suspect that I would have to leave here anyway, because at some point I'll end up running out of ammunition. Fucking lube shoes. Okay. Would have been fine if it wasn't for the lube shoes. Okay, and that's another thing, sort of. You know, the main thing I would change about this game, if I could, would just be to give the feet more traction. Okay, you come back over here. Fuck. Nah. I'll just wait.
Go ahead and hide, little leader. I can smell you out there, little snake.
Oh shit, there's a hole here too.
You have to
But I think it's solid to them.
later. Gone now. I am tired of this pity, this commonwealth. Yes, we should move north, range out, and hunt. But for food or sport? Both? Ha ha! Yes, brother, both. Someone... I'll do something.
Nice.
Come on, what is it?
I should also save before I
Human.
before I go down the elevator, because like there is a chance of legendaries in the downstairs bit as well, and we don't want to come across a legendary with like just barely
Come out.
the ability to attack them.
Slippery human. You whine like puny human. You weak. Ha! You deaf hand stupid. Useless mutant. Fight me. I'm not fighting.
Huh. You know, if they did fight, it'd be pretty good. We don't want 4 mini nukes. I think if I came across a legendary fat man, I'd probably just
What's that?
come over here and find out. I also don't want to unlock that door.
I can't stop. Stupid noises.
Okay, well. I think I'll just wait here. one-on-one, I am definitely capable of taking on a super mutant. But if they gang up, then I do have to leave or something. Oops. Nice.
I hear something.
Although let's also go up here. And over here. Because this is also a way to avoid them. If I'm like far enough away.
Look at me, brother. I am super mutant. I am death. So, I am super mutant too. There are none like me. None. I am better. Gotta come out sooner or later. Get shot in head. Wanted to fight. Crazy. I will lead you one day. Give you orders. Then you will see. At least you're funny. Who's there in there?
Okay. With that I could have maybe gotten a headshot, but... You know, if I have enough bullets to get about 40 kills, that should be more than enough for everything here. Ooh. Still on the run. Okay, we also have a crit, which will help us against any legendary super mutants. But of course, it also depends on the super mutant's rank. You know, a higher rank legendary super mutant isn't gonna. Can I headshot you? Stand still. There we go. Okay, so there's no legendaries on this level, I'm guessing. Could just go in there, but I want to save. No, you won't. You'll have to open the door, huh? You'll have to open the door. Yeah, okay, so there's two left.
Face me, you coward!
Yeah, I'm also at level. Yeah, haven't got to level 21 yet.
Come out wherever you are.
I think rather than any sort of death or any sort of legendary weapon. One of the worst, probably the worst thing that could happen would be accidentally picking a perk and then not knowing about it.
Slippery.
Well, I mean, that had its pluses and minuses, so I probably should have...
What was... No fight today. Nothing.
But if they get back over here...
What is it?
Nice. One left.
Stand still!
Nah.
Gone! Spineless human! I can smell you out there, little snake!
No, you can't.
No blood to spill today!
Okay. Should be able to take on the one. Wherever he is. Let's check over here first. No, I think he's back to over there somewhere. Okay. One more, come on. Yes! Lovely. Okay. Also, I guess this is another thing that I didn't think of previously. A good reason for like actually going in here, and that's for the magazine.
Perfect.
Well, the magazine, not the other thing. All right. Wait, is the buff out addiction? I think it's secretly reducing our strength. Let's go through these. 10mm, 45. Let's loot and then save. I also think now that we have 70 bullets left, plus also maybe we don't need to carry any more we definitely don't need that. Ooh, that's not good weight. Okay, so what am I carrying that's so heavy? So I think by now we're fine to like head up and save. Yeah, should be fine. Okay. Plus I don't think we missed it. Oh, handcuffs. And whoop, there it is. Nothing in this desk, I don't think. Nope. Okay. I could either use a Nuka-Cola or like a Buff Tats or something. I think it's a good time for this. I think not having that buff out addiction will help with moving around. Okay, so we just need to jump onto this. Okay, what's in this? Yeah, oh. God damn it. You go in there, because you're probably not worth carrying. Oh yeah, this also doesn't have pocketed. So that's another thing. I'll put those back. Now I could save here, but there's better beds through here. Dirty suit. Yeah, here we go. Also plenty of stuff. Actually, that baseball uniform is probably a good idea. If I put it on now, I get an extra 10 action points. Not action points, carry capacity. Okay. Let's not take the hot plate, potted meats, sure. 50 cal. Okay. Let's do that. Okay. Now, if I were to go down here, let's at least, if nothing else, look at what we're dealing with. Like, also now that we've gotten this far, killing the rest of the enemies shouldn't be as big of a deal. You know, it's not negligible, but okay, I know over there somewhere is a mutant hound. Now, if the mutant hound comes to me, I'll be able to, you know, kill it fairly quickly. But seems like I completely missed. Oh. That was lucky. So yeah, it does sound like it's time to end the stream. So haven't seen or heard any legendaries yet. But yeah, so that's all that. I definitely should have enough bullets for them all. Takes between 3 to 5 bullets to take down a oh wait, it's the other way. 3 to 5 to take down a super mutant, and I reckon there's like 5 in there, so that's at most 25 bullets. I'll just drop an hour in here. So thanks everybody for joining in, whether you're doing so on YouTube or on Twitch or however you're watching this. If you're watching this in year 3000 in your dreams somehow, thanks for watching on that, I guess. Let's see if there... Nope. Anybody to host? Okay, I'll leave it as is. Okay. So yeah, that'll be that.